Hi, everybody, and welcome to Kinnick Stadium, Iowa, trying to right the season as they play host to the Indiana University Hoosiers. Temperature about 58 degrees. Wind is light and variable, and we could see some showers. Iowa wins the toss. They elect to receive, and Indiana will kick off. Tavian Banks takes the ball. He's out over the 15, the 20, the 25, and down at the 26. First and 10 from that point. Ryan Driscoll, the quarterback. The ball is handed off to Sedrick Shaw. Over right guard, he gains 3. He's knocked down by Terrell. Move to 2nd and 7. Driscoll wants to throw. He finds Russell, and the ball squirts free. Indiana jumps on it, and on the second play of the game, the Hawkeyes turn the football over. First and 10, Indiana at the Iowa 41. John Paci, the quarterback. He throws over to Glover, and Glover rolls. Picks up 11 before Bennett knocks him down. First and 10 now at the Iowa 30, and Alex Smith around left end for 6. Pat Boone on the tackle. You will hear a lot about Alex Smith today. From the 24, 2nd and 4, Paci wants to throw, rolls right, and finally lets it go. Beatty has it, and he's going to be knocked down by Marquis Porter. By the way, Indiana was penalized there for an illegal receiver downfield. So from the 29, make it 2nd and 9. Paci still the quarterback. He gives to Smith. Smith around right in, and he's finally going to be bulldogged by Bobby Diaco. Was a first down, however, so Paci at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Single back is Smith, and he goes straight up the middle. He's going to pick up 5 again. Diaco leads the defensive charge. From the 14, let's make it 2nd and 5. Second back through is Smith. Nice feet, and he bursts straight up the middle, almost into the end zone. The ball was free. They say he is down on the 1-yard line. First and goal from that point. I formation behind Paci. Smith gets the call, and he gets the touchdown. There was a penalty down, 5 yards for illegal procedure. So bring it back. Make it 1st and goal. Ball will be stepped back to the 6-yard line. Again, Indiana in that I formation. Alex Smith at the top of the I. He gets the football, starts up the middle, and he's going to charge ahead for 4 yards. Marquis Porter again leads the Iowa defense. Make it 2nd and goal from the 2. Paci with the snap, fakes to Smith, rolls right, and Klussmeyer, his big tight end, is all alone, and the Hoosiers go on top early following that turnover by Iowa. The extra point is up. It is good. And Indiana takes a 7-0 lead at 10:55 of the first period. Indiana, for the 2nd time in the game, kicks off. The ball hits. And Banks finally comes up with it, but oh my, he's in trouble. He's going to be knocked down inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hawkeyes at the 13. Driscoll to Shaw, starts left, and he's across the 20, across the 25. He picks up 12 before Smedley stops him for Indiana. Make it 1st and 10 from the Iowa 25. Shaw gets the call again, but he's going to be in big-time trouble. He loses 1. Terrell, the first man there for Indiana. Make it 2nd and 11. Ball spotted at the 24. Ryan Terry, who has been out with injuries, is back today, and he's going to gain 3 over the left side. Again, Terrell, the first man there for Indiana. Make it 3rd and 8 for Iowa. Snap is fumbled by Driscoll. The ball is free, and Indiana says they have it. No, they do not. The Hawkeyes hold on. but they are going to have to punt. Nick Gallery comes in. He hits it, another short punt. It's going to be taken there by Beatty. He starts to the left, now back up the middle. He's going to return the ball 28 yards. So Indiana is all the way, 1st and 10 at the Iowa 35. Paci wants to throw, finds Matthews. He's going to be good for a gain of 4. Pat Boone on the stop. Make it 2nd and 6 from the Iowa 31. Smith gets the call. He goes over the tackle and picks up another 5. Diaco on the stop. 3rd and 1, ball at the Iowa 26. Smith gets the call, and he dives for a gain of 2 and a Hoosier first down. 1st and 10, ball is now at the 24. Single back is Smith. Paci keeps on the option, goes over the right side, and he only has 1. Brett Chambers on the defensive stop for Iowa. 2nd and 9 from the Iowa 23. Paci wants to throw, looks for Wilkerson. It's going to be intercepted by Coates in the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Hawkeyes defense holds. Iowa's football. Out at the 20, Kent Call gets the call. He tries to go left and barges out close to the 25. Let's call it 2nd and 6. Ball spotted at the 24. High formation. Driscoll fakes, now wants to throw, and it is in and out of the hands of Kent Call. 3rd and 6. Ball still at the 24. Sedrick Shaw gets the call, and he goes straight up the middle, picks up 17 before Terrell manages to wrestle him down. And a Hawkeye first down. 1st and 10. Ball at the 41. Shaw gets the call, left side. Oh my, he's really popped by Terrell. Terrell playing quite a ball game. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 41. Driscoll wants to throw, looks long downfield. The ball is intercepted. Flags fly. Indiana is going to be penalized for pass interference. Iowa maintain control, 1st and 10 at the 44. Ryan Terry gets the call. He busts up the middle and picks up 3. Make it 2nd and 7 from the 41. Driscoll rolls right. All alone over there is Harold Jasper, and the big guy gains 29 before Smedley stops him. 1st and 10, ball all the way at the Hoosiers 12. Ryan Terry gets the call, tries the left side, and he picks up 6. Brown on the stop for Indiana. 2nd and 4, ball down at the Indiana 6-yard line, right side. Ryan Terry, he picks up 3. And Indiana, there's another flag, is penalized half the distance to the goal for face mask. 1st and goal, ball at the 1. High formation behind Driscoll. Ball is handed off, and that is Ryan Terry over left tackle. He gets down, well, let's say he got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal again from the 1. Sedrick Shaw now in the game. He gets the carry, massive hole, and he is in for the score. Iowa goes 80 yards in 10 plays. They took 3 minutes, 31 seconds. Extra point, Jefferson Bates in the game. Brian Hurley kicks, and it is good, and we are all tied. Iowa 7, Indiana 7. Brian Hurley in to kick off for the Hawks. Goes down to Overson at the 20, 25-30. Still on his feet, out over the 40 before he is dragged down by Coates. 1st and 10, ball at the 42. Paci fakes, now wants to throw. Intended for Smith, but he falls down. The passes behind him. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Alex Smith gets the call over right tackle. He picks up 5. Indiana, however, is penalized 10 yards for holding. So let's make it 2nd and 20. Ball at the 32. Paci wants to throw. Oh, the ball's almost picked off. It is caught by Kearney, but no gain on the play. So make it 3rd and 20. Iowa really flying around on defense now. 3rd and 20, ball still resting at the Indiana 32-yard line. Paci with split backs behind him. Iowa showing blitz, now drops out of it. Glover gets the call, 30. 35, up near the 40 and knocked out of bounds by Robinson. As the first quarter comes to an end, Indiana and Iowa all tied up at 7.
Please report to the public safety office.
Second quarter action now, and DeGilo has to punt the football away for Indiana. And it's a short one. Ball is going to hit outside the 30 and dies. 28-yard punt. 1st and 10. The Hawks have good field position at the Iowa 32-yard line. Ryan Terry gets the pitch over the 30. And over the 35, he gains 4. That man Terrell again on the stop. 2nd and 6. Driscoll wants to throw. Little pressure now. And he throws in the direction of Russell. Pass is incomplete. Make it 3rd and 6. Ball still at the 36. Driscoll again for Russell. Was it pass interference? No. It's ruled incomplete. So Nick Gallery has to come on. And again, his punting absolutely continues to suffer. 23-yard punt. My goodness. Up for all Big Ten honors this year, and he has really had his troubles. 1st and 10 from the 41. That is Smith. He's going to be knocked down by Jason Henlin. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11 from the 40. Paci wants to throw. Intended for Smith. Ball is going to be knocked down by the defensive front and incomplete. 3rd and 11 from the 40. Paci, shotgun, wants to throw, now decides to run, pulls it down, and picks up 16 and a first down. Pat Boone, the first man there for Iowa on the stop. 1st and 10 at the Iowa 44. Glover tries the right side, and he's going to pick up 6. Marquis Porter on the stop for Iowa. 2nd and 4 from the 38. Smith gets the call, and he's going to gain 3. Henlin there on the stop for Iowa. 3rd and 1 now. Paci calls his own number. He gains 2 and will continue the drive for Indiana. 1st and 10 at the Iowa 33. One back. That is Smith behind Paci. Option left. Paci keeps 30, 25. Down near the 23. He gains 9. Make it 2nd and 1. Ball at the 24. Smith tries the right side, and he gets 3. McKinney on the stop. 1st and 10 now for Indiana. I formation from the 21. Smith gets the call. 20, 15, 10. And down near the 5 before he's pulled down by Porter. Make it 1st and goal. Ball at the Iowa 5-yard line. I formation, Smith, 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. Indiana went 59 yards following the short punt. Took 10 plays. It took 4 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock. And the Hoosiers go on top. 9:48 before halftime. 14-7. Indiana again with the kickoff. A low spinner that is going to be taken right at the goal line by Tavian Banks, and he brings it out 18 yards, just shy of the 20. 1st and 10 from the 19 now. Ball given off over the left side. Big hole for Sedrick Shaw, and he gains 6. Make it 2nd and 4, ball at the 25. Ryan Driscoll wants to throw, intended for Harold Jasper, and over everybody and out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and 4 from the 25. Split backs behind Driscoll. Straight drop. Now has a little pressure. Now has to roll right. Gonna be knocked out of bounds. No, he did not step out of bounds. He's gonna be knocked down, and they're gonna say he loses 1 on the play. Punting situation for the Hawks. Nick Gallery in again. And this one's a little better. 45-yard punt. Iowa is penalized 5 yards for a face mask violation. First and 10. Ball at the Hoosier 47-yard line. Terrific field position, and that 7-point lead. Paci wants to throw, intended for Klussmeyer, who took the first touchdown pass. This one is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 47. Single back, Smith behind Paci. Option right, cuts up inside, over midfield, over the 45, and picks up 9. Make it 3rd and 1, ball at the Iowa 44. Smith gets the call over the left side, and he's going to pick up 4 and the first down. 1st and 10, Indiana from the 39. Paci with split backs behind him, gives the ball away to Smith. He tries left in, and he's going to pick up 9 before he's knocked down by Pat Boone. Make it 2nd and 1, ball at the Iowa 30. Smith over the left side. And he rambles, shows great feet, and oh my, he picks up 16 before Cooks brings him down. Make it 1st and 10. Here are the Hoosiers again. Paci in trouble, rolls right, fakes the pass, and jumps inside the 15. Back to the line of scrimmage. On the next play, 2nd and 10. Paci around right in, and he picks up 2. 3rd and 8 for Indiana. Paci wants to throw the fade route. Intercepted by Marquis Pleasant, so the Hawks have held. Hawkeyes take over, 1st and 10 at the 20. Sedrick Shaw into the ball game, and the San Antonio native gets the call. He goes for 5 over the left guard. Make it 2nd and 5. Driscoll fakes, now keeps, now runs. 25, 30, and he's knocked out of bounds very hard. Make it 2nd and 2 at the 38. Driscoll gives the ball straight ahead up the middle. Tavian Banks over left tackle and picks up 8. 2nd and 2 now. Driscoll wants to throw. Anthony Dean with a terrific catch. He gains 22. However, Iowa is penalized for holding. That cost them 18 yards. Let's call it 2nd and 20. Ball back at the 20-yard line. Driscoll straight back, wants to throw. Looks, now fires. Kent Call has it. 25-30. And up over the 35-yard line. Good gain of 16. 3rd and 4 at the 36. Driscoll wants to throw. Now keeps. Out over the 35, up close to the 40. Make it 4th and 2. Hayden Fry says, let's go for it. Gives the ball to Sedrick Shaw, and he bolts over the 40 and picks up 4 and a first down. 1st and 10, ball at the 44. Driscoll drops straight back, wants to screen. Tavian Banks catches it, falls down and loses 5. 2nd and 15 from the 39. Driscoll wants to throw, lots of time, intended for Demo Odoms, and just incomplete. 3rd and 15, ball at the 39. Driscoll still at quarterback, straight drop. Looking for Demo Odoms again. Ball is, oh my, beautiful interception there by Brown of Indiana. 1st and 10, ball at the 29. Paci intended for Beatty is incomplete. 2nd and 10, ball still at the 29. Smith on the draw play. Left side, he's going to gain 3. Finally knocked down by Parker Wilderman. 3rd and 7, ball at the 32. Paci wants to throw, intended for Stoner, but it is incomplete. So the Hoosiers have to punt the football away. Ball down to Tim Dwight, and he takes it on the fly, tries to get away, and he's going to be knocked down after a return of 4. Seconds remaining now before halftime. 1st and 10 at the 45. Driscoll still at quarterback. Wants to throw, now scrambles, and Russell has it over midfield into Indiana territory over the 45. 1st and 10, ball at the 44. Terry over the right side. Bust over the 40 down to the 37. He picks up 6. Make it 2nd and 4. Driscoll fakes the draw. Good protection intended for Price. Just off his hands and falls to the turf. Make it 3rd and 4. Ball still at the 38. Ryan Terry draw play. Goes to the left. Now he's in trouble. Going for extra yardage. Ball is free, and it's going to be recovered by Indiana after a gain of 5.
Recovered by Indiana.
Paci still at quarterback. Wants to throw. Now is pressured. Rolls right, throws. It is intercepted. Intercepted again by Marquis Porter. Hawkeyes come up with the football at the Indiana 49, 1st and 10. Ryan Driscoll, straight drop, throws. Kent Call has it, and the big fella rumbles for 17. 1st and 10 at the 32. Driscoll wants to throw, now has to run. 30, 25, cuts across field, going to be tripped up after a gain of 9. And he is shaken up. Oh my. Ryan Driscoll is shaken up. We will hear from Hayden Fry at the end of the game, his condition. That brings on Mike Duprey. Duprey at quarterback wants to throw, intended for Anthony Dean, and incomplete. 3rd and 1, ball at the 23. Brian Hurley kicks, and it is no good. Time left for 1 play. Indiana comes to the line. Don't expect much, as they are going to take a knee and bring us to halftime with the score: Indiana 14, Iowa 7.
Indiana 13, Iowa 7.
Welcome back to second half action. Indiana holding that 7-point lead, and we will tell you that Ryan Driscoll suffered a broken collarbone. As we said, more on that with Hayden Fry in the locker room show. Indiana receives, Iowa kicks off, and Matthews returns for 24. 1st and 10, Indiana at the 25. Smith goes over the right side and picks up 4. Jackson on the stop. 2nd and 6. Smith tries the left side, gains 2, but Bennett is there on the stop. 3rd and 4. Paci wants to throw, Beatty has it. He picks up 6 and a first down. Indiana back to the split backs. Alex Smith gets the call. He picks up 2. Bobby Diaco on the stop. Make it 2nd and 8 from the 39. Single back, option right. Paci keeps, and he gains 5. Diaco again on the tackle for Iowa. 3rd and 3 now. Ball at the 44. Smith left side and quick feet. He picks up 10. Before he's met by Bennett and dragged down. 1st and 10, however, for the Hoosiers. At the Iowa 48, Smith over left tackle. He gets 3. There is Jackson again on the stop. 2nd and 7 from the 43. Smith tries the right side, finds a little hole, jumps inside the 40, down to the 37, where it will be 3rd and 1. I formation behind Paci. Smith gets the call, and he goes over the left side. Pretty good defense, but he picks up 2 and a first. Make it 1st and 10, ball resting at the 35. This time Glover gets the call. He's at the 35 and jumps inside close to the 30, picks up 3. 2nd and 7, ball resting at the 32. Glover tries the middle just inside the 30. He also picks up 3. 3rd and 4 now. Smith gets the call. He goes over right tackle and picks up 2. McKinney on the stop, and that brings about a 4th and 2 for Indiana. They decide to go for the field goal. It is a fake, and Indiana apparently is going to come up with the first down. Ball at the 22. Smith gets the call, tries to go right, but Fuhala wrestles him down for no gain. 2nd and 10, ball still at the 22. Paci with Smith, the only back behind him. Option right. Paci keeps, jumps inside the 20. That brings up a 3rd and 5, ball resting at the 17. My goodness, Indiana has had the ball a long time. Smith certainly adds to that as he barges around right in for 9. So make it 1st and goal from the 8 after an illegal procedure penalty. Smith gets the call, and he burst inside the 10 down near the 6. Make it 2nd and goal from that point. Paci with the eye behind him. Calls the audible. Barks them down, pitches back to Smith. Round the 5, may score, and just short of the goal line. 3rd and goal from the 1. Paci gives to Smith, and he gains nothing. Make it 4th and goal. Ball is still spotted at the 1. Paci sneaks for the touchdown, and Indiana has gone 75 yards in 20 plays, took 11 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. Don't know that I've heard of too many 11-minute drives. That boosts Indiana's lead to 21-7. The Hoosiers once again will kick off. It goes down to Tavian Banks. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Across midfield, makes a nice move. 40, 30, and pulled down near the 25. Tavian Banks with a tremendous return. Iowa sets up shop. 1st and 10 at the 27. Duprey at quarterback. Shaw gets the call, and he gains nothing. Drake on the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Duprey wants to throw, throws long into the end zone. Touchdown. Willie Guy comes up with the touchdown catch. Iowa, after the 60-yard kickoff return, by Tavian Banks comes back in 2 plays. 27 yards, took 37 seconds off the clock. Contrast that to the 11-minute drive by Indiana. With the extra point, it is now a 7-point ball game. Indiana 21 and Iowa 14. Brian Hurley on to kick off. He drives it to the end zone. Matthews has it. Comes left, then across the 30. 35, and finally going to be knocked down by Tim Dwight. 1st and 10, Indiana. Ball at their own 39. Paci in trouble. Going to be sacked by Parker Waldeman. That for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Ball at the 35. One back is Glover behind Paci. Iowa shows blitz. Mix up in the backfield. Glover goes left side and picks up 4. Marquis Porter on the stop. Make it 3rd and 10. Again, the ball resting at the 39. Paci wants to throw, does. There is Stoner on the near sideline, but Knight pulls him down after a gain of 8. So it is 4th and 2. Indiana has to punt. Tim Dwight back for the Hawkeyes. Takes it, and he goes straight up the middle near the 30-yard line. A return of 9 off a 32-yard punt. Iowa, however, penalized 10 yards for holding. So the Hawkeyes take over 1st and 10 all the way back at their 15. Mike Duprey in at quarterback. Sedrick Shaw gets the pitch, tries to get outside, a missed block, and he gains 1. Duprey with the I formation behind him. Fakes. Now wants to throw. Over the middle, the ball is almost picked off. Intended for Anthony Dean. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Duprey in trouble in the end zone. 5, 10, and he is going to lose 5 under all kinds of pressure. We go to the 4th quarter now. The Hawkeyes have to punt the football. Nick Gallery stands in his own end zone. He hits a fairly decent punt, 41 yards. And Beatty is going to be knocked down again by Tim Dwight, contributing on the specialty teams. Indiana midfield, 1st and 10. Smith gets the call, 50, 45 over the 40, down near the 35, gain of 14. Knight on the stop. 1st and 10, ball at the 36. Smith again gets the call, left guard, and picks up 4. Does not get to the 30. Make it 2nd and 6, ball placed at the 32. Smith tries the left end, jumps inside the 30, gains 4. McKinney on the stop for Iowa. Make it a 3rd and 2, ball at the 28. I formation behind Paci. Smith, 4th consecutive call, and he picks up 5. Bobby Diaco on the stop. 1st and 10, Indiana from the 23. Paci fakes, now rolls right. Looks and keeps and slides out of bounds, only gains 1. Make it 2nd and 9, ball resting at the 22. I formation, Smith gets the little pitch and jumps near the 20. He picks up a couple. Hinland on the tackle. 3rd and 7, ball resting at the 20. Paci, straight drop. Now quarterback draw, up the middle, makes a move and gains 6. That brings up a 4th and 1 from the 14. I formation behind Paci. Smith gets the call, and he gets plenty for the 1st down as he gains 6. 1st and goal. Ball resting at the 8. After Indiana faces a delay of penalty, it is Paci running, fumbling. Ball is, let's see who comes up with it. Indiana continues to hold on to the football. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 15. Smith tries the left side but only gets 3. Diaco on the stop. Third and goal, ball at the 12. Shotgun formation. Paci has it, quarterback draw straight up the middle, and he gains 4. That brings on the field goal unit. Snap is down, kick is up, kick is good. So Indiana goes 42 yards in 12 plays, took 5:29 off the clock, and they extend their lead to 10, 24-14 over the Hawkeyes. Indiana to kick off. Tavian Banks is deep for Iowa. Comes up with the football outside the 10 over the 20, 25, and a 15-yard return before surface brings him down for Indiana. First and 10, ball at the 27. Mike Duprey, the quarterback, gives off over the right side to Ryan Terry, and he has no gain. Terrell on the stop. Second and 10, ball still at the 27. Ball given away to Ryan Terry, 25. Breaks a tackle, 30. 35 gets a good block. Out over the 40, gain of 16. First and 10, Iowa at their own 43. Kent Call gets the ball and has no gain. Drake, the first man there for Indiana. Make it second and 10 from the 43. Split backs behind Duprey. Fakes into the middle. Now he wants to throw. Lets it go. Complete. Great catch by Harold Jasper. Good for a gain of 30. And a first and 10. Ball all the way down to the Indiana 27. Ball is given on the misdirection to Call. He breaks a tackle. 25, 20, still going out at the 15. Indiana is penalized 5 yards for face mask. So Iowa will set up shop. First and goal down at the Hoosier 9. Tavian Banks now in the backfield. He gets the football inside the 10, inside the 5, and he's going to gain 6 down to the 3. I formation behind Duprey. Ball again given off to Banks. He breaks 2 tackles, goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Iowa moves 73 yards in 7 plays, took 2 minutes and 56 seconds off the clock. Extra point, hold by Bates, kick by Hurley. It is no good. So Indiana maintains a 4-point lead at 24-20. Kicking game has really caused Hayden Fry some problems this year. Hurley with the kickoff. Indiana going to be knocked down shy of the 30. Time running out. First and 10. Ball, as we said, right there at the 30. Smith gets the call over the 30. 35, 40, down at the 41. First and 10 again for Indiana. Trying to hold on to the football. Smith gets the call again, and he burst out near midfield. Picks up another 11 steps. First and 10, Indiana at the Iowa 49. Third consecutive call. Smith is going to barrel down inside the 45. Ball is free, but they ruled he was down. Make it second and 5. Ball is going to be spotted at the Iowa 44. Single back behind John Paci. That is Smith, 45, 40, and inside, not quite to the 35, but it is a first down. First and 10, ball back to 37. Paci wants to throw, now runs. 40, 35, and stopped just short of the 30. Iowa penalized 10 yards for holding, so it's a first and 10 at the 21. I formation behind Paci. Smith gets the call over the left side, inside the 20, and picks up 3. Make it second and 7. Ball is going to be spotted at the 18. Smith tries the left side, but Iowa, headed by Fahala, stops him for a loss of 2. Make it third and 9 at the Iowa 20. Paci fakes, now keeps, now runs. and he's inside the 20, and he's going to gain 2 before Pat Boone trips him up. So the Hoosiers try another field goal at the 25, 10 yards in the end zone, 35-yard attempt. It is good. So Indiana moves 52 yards in 9 plays, takes 4 big minutes off the clock, and they're up by 7, 27-20 over the Hawkeyes. Time for one more drive. Williams comes up with the football, and he's going to return it for 6. 1st and 10, ball at the 32. Duprey at quarterback. Ryan Driscoll out with a broken collarbone. Duprey wants to throw, ball intended for Kent. Call is incomplete. 2nd and 10, ball still at the 32. Duprey, straight back, plenty of time, throws, it is intercepted. Indiana Smedley intercepts it, and Indiana simply has to run out the clock. 1st and 10 at midfield. Smith gets the call. By the way, he would end up with over 200 yards rushing on 40-plus attempts on the day. For Iowa, the injuries continue to mount up. I think you will see some of that insight as we go to the locker room at the conclusion of the game. Time maybe for one more play. Paci simply takes a knee. That does it. And Indiana, a winner over Iowa as they fall to 1-4 on the year. Injuries continue to mount. Let's go to the stats in the locker room.
You got to give Indiana a lot of credit. They blocked well and ran hard, and they really executed, and that was a big difference in the game.
Defense is playing with a lot of guys that are walk-ons and injured and banged up, the people that are starting. How do you guys regroup and keep this thing together?
Well, it comes down to, just everybody's got to be doing their assignments, and I think that the guys were thrown in there. I think everybody, once you get behind them and everything, so, you can expect some mistakes and stuff like that, but I think if, we go through the stuff in practice and we have a lot of enthusiasm and get everybody 100% behind everybody, hopefully we can correct our mistakes and, turn things around.
Well, I've been practicing. I've been taking reps all week, so it wasn't that big of a shock to me. I knew that I had to be prepared coming into this game because in the Big Ten, you're one play away.
And then your first series was a very successful one. Describe the touchdown toss.
It was just a fake, and I booted out and I saw Willie over the top, so it wasn't that tough of a throw. It was a nice first throw to start off with, somebody being that wide open.
And some good blocks for you on that throw.
Oh, the offensive line has been doing a great job all year long. They protected us real well, and all I had to do was complete it. Everybody did their job, and I had the tough part just trying to get it down there.
And what about trying to run the offense from that point on? What evaluations would you offer?
Well, I felt as though that first play got me over the hump. It got the offense rolling. We had a great kickoff return by Tavian, got us rolling there. And I felt as though the momentum had changed to our side. And we came up with a good defensive stop, but we were unfortunate not to be able to get the ball into the end zone. And we got our chance, 2 minutes left of the game, just didn't get down there.
The last time when you had that last chance, were you standing on the sideline saying, okay, just give it to me, I can prove that I do belong here?
Right, I felt as though this was my chance. I was excited to get this opportunity. All I could think of was Cordell Stewart in the Colorado-Michigan game. I say, wouldn't that be great? Homecoming, terrific ending like that. Where it was only 7 points, go for the 2-point conversion. It would have been a storybook ending, but other things happened. It was just a terrible throw on my part, and everybody did their job, and I just didn't complete the pass.
Are you prepared to take this team the rest of the way through the season?
I just gotta get my practice in, get my reps, and I feel as though the team has done fine. It's just we have to cut down on a few of our mistakes, and we can beat anybody in the Big Ten.
Mike, did Ryan Driscoll say anything to you before he headed into the locker room? Obviously fully iced and ready to be traded.
Not really. I just went over to him and I asked if he was all right and what his condition was, and they informed me what happened to him. And, you know, all I could do was feel sorry for him, and I felt bad because he was doing a great job up till then. And it was just a freak play and got hurt, but no really words were exchanged.
Do you feel a little extra pressure inheriting a team that's lost 4 straight games and really would like to right the ship as quickly as they can?
No, not really. I mean, we don't have anything to lose now. I mean, everybody's looking at us as though we're either going to fold it up or, you know, a lot of people are expecting us to fold it up, but there's no pressure on us now. All we have to do is just go out there and play our game. I mean, none of the teams in Big Ten are going to be expecting anything from us now.
Is that a real quiet locker room in there?
Yes, definitely. I mean, a lot of the guys, you know, we're this close to winning the game, and then it gets taken away from you, and that's just it's a tough feeling, and there's not much you can say after a game, so you just get undressed and go home.
Well, I appreciate you being here. It's been quite a while since the ball game. We have an unbelievable number of injured people, and obviously we got a lot of guys that are really heartbroken losing the football game. I thought Indiana did a super job of ball control football, keeping the ball away from us. I know on that first drive they had it over 11 minutes and 20 or 30 seconds, and we had the wind to our back. We couldn't get the football. But a lot of the young guys that came in, I was on the sideline, I couldn't believe I was hearing the names called, making tackles. Some of our non-scholarship walk-on kids like Art Libman Chambers, and all of our guys played real hard, but we're beaten up and battered, and against a good ball club like Indiana, we just weren't good enough to stop them. Our 4th-team quarterback, Mike Duprey, went in and did certainly a good job the first time around. He engineered 2 touchdown drives, threw a touchdown pass and a couple other key passes. And, of course, Ryan Terry has a broken clavicle. He's gone for the year. And that's the most serious of all the other injuries. But couldn't play Matt Sherman because he has a broken bone in his foot, the number 2 quarterback. And the number 3 quarterback tried to throw in pregame warm-up, and his elbow swollen up again, Jefferson Bates. But Michael will be okay. He's a big, strong guy, and he just needs enough repetition to learn how to read the coverages so he doesn't throw it to the wrong shirt. Defensively, I don't know what to say. We couldn't stop them. We just could not stop them. I think the big freshman that we moved from offense last week over to defense did a real fine job, Jeremy McKinney. And Parker Wilderman was playing on one leg, and he did a good job inside. It's just, you know, when you get beat like that, it's pretty hard to find very many good things other than their effort. I can't knock their effort. They were hustling and trying. We had a chance. We had a chance there at the last, and we just weren't good enough. Still got problems with the kicking game. At times, the kickoff returns, punt returns just looked super, and then we had a couple of bad punts. Can you believe we missed another extra point? We just don't have the consistency with the kicking game to win the close ball games. Any questions?
What will you do at quarterback then? What's your plan there?
Well, Dupree will be number 1. We don't have any projection at this time on when Matt Sherman will be back. As you know, we had to make a real difficult choice in the first game between Driscoll and Sherman. So he obviously is a very fine quarterback when he's healthy, but he dropped back and sat up today to throw the ball in pregame warm-up, but he still can't run. So his foot is extremely tender. So I have no idea when he'll be back, whether it be this week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month. And then on Bates, I think that's just a continual thing with his elbow.
Well, who will you back Duprey up with then?
Well, all I have left is Corby Smith. And Corby's been running the scout team. He'd love to play, so it looks like he's going to get his chance.
Hey, you said Ryan Terry broke his clavicle. Did you mean Ryan Driscoll?
I did. I'm sorry, Ryan Driscoll. Yeah, not Ryan Terry. I think Ryan Terry came out of it okay, but no, Driscoll, he's got a bad break. I looked at the X-rays upstairs, clavicle.
Did Shaw get hurt in the second half at some point?
I don't know. Somebody asked me that question a while ago. Said that he didn't play a whole lot, and I don't know. Coach Dave Triplett is in charge of substituting the offensive backs, and I don't know why he wasn't, unless because we've got Ryan Terry back this week, and he wanted to give him an opportunity. Of course, I'm always on him about getting Tavian in the ball game. To me, Tavian Banks is just unreal. That's the reason I told you guys a week ago I nicknamed him Magic. We had a guy loose in the backfield on the touchdown he scored, and he still found a way to elude him and go into the end zone standing up. He just really an exceptional football player. He only worked out one day this week too. He had a bad ankle, and that might have had something to do with him not playing more. But you never known he had a bad ankle on that kickoff return. But it's a good problem to have. But he didn't get to work out, and I'm sure Coach Triplett was worried about his pass protection more than anything.
You've had some time, a couple of weeks, to evaluate the defensive line. What's going on up there? Is it the offensive lines that they're playing against are that much better?
Just too inexperienced, too beaten up, not enough big, healthy bodies. I think we're getting real good effort out of the guys, but, you got John Artley by a guy who was an offensive tackle till the last of spring, and we moved him over to defense, who's a walk-on, and Chambers, who's a walk-on. All the linebackers are gone except Diaco, and I don't know how he's out there. He had a deeply bruised thigh throughout from the last game, and he gave it full time. It's kind of a nightmare.